Okay, so if you draw an altitude from the right angle, it creates three similar triangles. Do you guys see the three similar triangles?
No. I don't see three, I don't see two.
Yeah.
Or including the big one.
Okay, yeah, the big one is also
Open your minds.
okay, so I'm gonna call this one the little one, the medium, and the big.
How are they all similar?
Yeah, good question. So, I don't know how they prove this. So, in a right triangle, what are these two sides, like A and B, are called the what?
Legs.
Legs.
And this is the
Hypotenuse.
hypotenuse. So I'm going to refer to these as like the long leg, the short leg, and the hypotenuse. So on this little triangle over here, we kind of did something like this on one of the problems yesterday. I'll say this is A and B and C. The long leg on the little triangle is A, and the short leg on the little triangle is C. On this medium triangle, the long leg is B, and the short leg is A. Okay? So if I do a ratio, let's see what happens. If I go long leg on the medium triangle is B, what's the long leg on the short triangle? A. Okay, and then if I go short, so I went medium to short, medium triangle to small triangle. So if I go medium triangle short leg, that would be A. And then small triangle short leg is C. So A kind of gets used twice. Now if I try and solve this, something interesting happens. A times A equals B times C, which means the length of A is the, remember how to solve this? Square root of BC. So what that tells us is that A, the altitude thing, is going to be this times this, and then you square root that. Okay, when you multiply two numbers together and then square root it, it is called, Brett, you correct me every time, geometric mean. Do you guys remember what mean means?
No.
Means average. So when you average two numbers together normally, like the normal average, you add them together and divide by 2. But for the geometric mean, which we're doing today, it's like this times this, not plus, and then the square root instead of divide by 2. So you multiply them together and square root it. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump. There's a lot to talk about, but let's go ahead and get started. Because the first one is just geometric mean. These aren't hard. So find the geometric mean of 4 and 9. So how did I just say we were going to do that?
No, you got times them.
Okay, yeah, it's not really an average. It's 4 times 9 square rooted. 4 times 9 is 36. Square root of 36 is 6. Okay, number 3, 5 and 8. 5 times 8 is 40. Do you guys remember how we simplify square root of 40?
You do the tree, without the tree.
That's right. Good job, someone.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now remember, if you have a nice calculator, you can do this. But basically the double comes out, so 2 comes out, and then the leftover is 2 times 5, and that stays inside. Okay, we're not doing decimals. Okay, so no decimals today. Just, okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let me back up. Let me go back to my picture from earlier. Oh, shoot.
Good point, Bob. Something you want to hear?
I want to do, I should have done this already, but that's okay. So do you guys remember earlier I said how we could find B?
Yeah.
The square root of 4 times 6. Okay, now I didn't talk about A and C, that's where I screwed up. So this would be square root of 24, it'd be like 2 square root of 6. Okay, what I did not talk about was A and C. So A, it's like the two legs on the big triangle. Instead of using 4 and 6 for A, you're going to use 4 and 10. Okay, so use the close segment and the whole thing. So it's the square root of 4 times 10. So like 2 square root of 40, 2 square root of 10. We just did square root of 40. Okay, so if that's true for A, guess how we're going to do C?
Six.
6 and 10, yes.
Okay, that's not that one.
That'd be 60, which is like 2 squared root of 15.
Wow.
That was fast. How many do you do?
I do a lot of math. Okay.
That's
So,
alright, right?
that's the pattern. So this altitude down the middle, we just did one of each, right? And then for the legs on the side, we did the close one and then the whole thing. C is the close one and the whole thing.
Alright.
Alright, got it?
No.
Number 5. We're not doing that on 5, but I did want to get that out of the way. We're supposed to state all the triangles that are similar to each other. That's a similarity statement.
X, U, Z, U, Z, Y, Z, Y, X.
X, U, Z. You gotta put it in order though.
Of what?
X, U, Z, Y,
Let's see why. Alright. What do we, you want to start with the little triangle?
Yeah.
Okay, what order do you guys want to do on the little triangle?
X,
Okay, X, U, Z. So let's stop and look at that for a second. X is, it's one of the acute angles, but it's like the larger of the two. So there's a 90, there's an acute angle, there's an acute angle. This angle is bigger than this one. Okay. So X on this triangle matches what on this triangle? Z. Yes. Okay, then we went to U, which is the 90-degree angle. So where's the 90-degree angle on this triangle?
U.
Also at U. Okay, and then what's that leave for Y? Good job, you guys did that well. Alright, but we still have another triangle.
Which
Oh,
is
X.
Z, Y, X.
Right. So if we started with X on the little triangle, what's that match on the big triangle? X. Yeah, they're both the same angle, yes. Okay, this might trick some people. So after that, on the little triangle, we went to U, the 90-degree angle. So where's the 90-degree angle on the big triangle?
Z.
Z. Did not trick you. And then what's the last?
Y.
You guys did that very well.
Did the other class not get there?
Yeah, we struggled in the other class.
You can thank me.
Maybe I didn't set it up clear enough. That might have been a problem.
No, I think we're just better.
Yeah.
You're just better in every way.
You can see.
We won't tell them.
Yeah. Actually, we will.
Yeah. It depends on how much.
Except for brains, personality,
Whoa.
looks.
Let's not get crazy now. Those are some bold statements. Most of those I don't have.
You gotta agree, that's probably
Oh,
one
God.
of the
What?
James, you're perfect just the way you
Well,
are.
I mean, I got the looks. The brains, though.
It's because Timmy's gone for the weekend.
No, I've never had a brain.
You're like, are you the?
I'm the scarecrow.
Yeah, I was trying to remember which one it was. There was a scarecrow.
I
If they only had a
do
brain.
have a heart, though, but yesterday I didn't have
Yes, you did.
You need brains to do animation.
a heart. No,
Yes, you
you
do.
just need skill. You
Well,
just need skill.
Where does the skill come from? To
Your heart.
no,
And from God.
it's right
It
here.
comes from God.
It's inside your
It comes
head.
from God. God gives me the skills to do it.
Okay. All right. Number 7. This one is the one we struggled with the most, to be honest. 7.
Yep. Oh.
So
No, we're not.
F is the long leg of the medium triangle, right? Because you just look at the picture there. Okay, that, and then H on the bottom is the long leg of the little triangle.
Oh.
So they went from medium triangle to little triangle. Got it? So on the right side, they started with H. but they must be referring to the medium triangle. So H is also the little side on the medium triangle. That matches what on the little triangle? G. Okay, H is the short leg on the medium triangle, just like G is the short leg on the little triangle. So it's G.
I bet the other class did struggle on this.
Yes, and we probably will too.
No.
No, this is gonna be super easy.
We're smarter, better personality, everything.
The opposite of everything I just said.
I bring the looks up pretty high.
Okay, I'm confused.
Oh,
I gotta admit.
Well,
Yeah,
especially
B and
from,
C.
well, from a guy that makes,
B, okay.
See.
I think I did this. No, that's not right. Okay, so they start with G, which is the little leg on the little triangle, right? And then D is the little leg on the giant triangle, the big triangle. Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they went little leg, big triangle. So we're going from little triangle to big triangle. So D
Is also.
is the hypotenuse on the little triangle. So then from there we need to go hypotenuse on the big triangle. Not quite, no.
C.
See, I was right.
Still wrong.
H.
Nope, getting colder.
See?
Wait, it's not
G.
C?
Oh, it's F and G.
Yes, that is right.
I knew it.
Oh, I was lost. I was
Okay,
lost.
the hypotenuse on the big triangle is this.
Yes.
So we went hypotenuse on the little triangle, now we need a hypotenuse on the big triangle. So what am I gonna write, do you think?
FG.
F plus G.
F plus G.
I'm a mathematician.
What's up?
That's not nice.
See how.
Anyway, I'm having to be curious right
well,
now.
let me just,
Oh wait, no. You're not carrying anything.
You're dead weight.
Okay, C. Okay, C is starting with F plus G, which we just finished. That's the hypotenuse on the big triangle. Then they go to C. C is the hypotenuse on the medium triangle. Shh. Okay, so they went big triangle to medium triangle. Got it? So C is the what on the big triangle?
The long way.
Long leg. Good. So then we need to go to the long leg on the medium triangle.
G.
It's F.
F.
Corey.
Corey, you're cheating. I saw that.
She said it's F.
You ruined it.
You were doing good.
And she said, it's F.
You're making
Okay, D. Okay, on the upper left one on D, it starts with F plus G, which is the hypotenuse of the big triangle, right?
Yes.
On the bottom right, G, there's only one thing that G is, and that's the short leg on the little triangle. So they must be going from big triangle to little triangle.
So D.
So if they put on the bottom right the short leg, yes. On the bottom right, they put the short leg of the little triangle. On the bottom left should be the short leg of the big triangle.
D.
And that is D. But there's another blank. Did you guys see it? On the top right,
Oh.
across from the hypotenuse of the big triangle, we need the hypotenuse of the little triangle,
Which is.
D.
which is also D.
We did that a lot better than the other class did.
Yeah. Slightly. This one we struggled about equally. This one Corey was
Hey,
cheating.
I did good on B.
I already knew that one. Before Corey
You knew
said
it before Corey said it.
Yeah.
You just letting everybody else have a chance.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Emily, you're just
Emily,
so
you're-
sacrificial.
Emily, you're usually the echo.
What are you talking about? That's
Any
crazy.
other class, it's
I just hit my funny bone really hard. I know my.
Another class at 2?
Skylar is the echo. I got Gianna said it, and then Skylar says about a second later. Then today, Gianna said like the wrong number, and Skylar repeated it. I'm like, where are you getting a 6 from? She's like, I thought it looked like a 6. Where? Anyway, she got called out.
I admit it.
Okay, so on this one, do you guys remember my example from the beginning here?
Yes.
Yeah.
The altitude, remember how I found it?
Oh, you did
4 times
and
6
square
square root
root.
of that. Altitude is, you just use either side.
When you're
Okay.
finding C, is it so the closest side, and then do you times it for the second number, or do you add it?
Talking about the legs? It's, all these today are multiplying square root. Okay, number 9, h is the altitude. Okay, so that's just like that one. But the problem is we don't know what this is. 18 is like the whole thing. So if this is 15 and the whole thing's 18, what's that? That's 3. So to find h, we need to do square root of 3 times
15.
15.
3 bit, or 3 squared.
Okay. 15 square, it'll be
3 squared is 5.
3 squared 5. Square root of 45 turns into 3.
How's it going, everyone?
It's going good.
Okay, 11.
I don't know how Paxton gets bored though, because every time I look at it, he's just staring at his banners.
Bro, we're not even doing a problem.
I know, but like every time I've looked at you, you just stare out into space.
Yeah, probably when we're not doing a problem. That's probably why you looked at me then, too.
I can't draw a right angle. Okay, good enough. Are you judging?
No, I would never draw some judge. We know. It's just really rude. It's uncommon.
Okay, so this time the triangle's kind of been turned to the right here. So how do I find h?
7 plus 8, or 7 times 8.
7 times 8, square root of that. I think square root of 56 will be like 4. It'll be, 2 square root of 14.
That's funny.
She can't help
It's
it.
just like, you quit everything you did. That was funny.
I said the wrong thing too.
I believe it's more fun if you say like completely wrong answers and she says it.
I know you're gonna.
Say it under your breath and let her say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've done it before.
Now A and B are off to the side. So do you remember how we found A?
Oh, 7.
7 and
Oh, and 7 plus 8.
15.
15. Yeah.
You're like reading my lips. You weren't even looking at the board. She was like this. 15.
Okay, that one does not even simplify. So let's do square root of 105. Okay. How about somebody besides Corey and Whitley? Could be a guy or.
I got it. Don't worry. Alright, B.
Yeah.
Wait. It's 8 and, what's,
15.
no, shut up. 15. Gosh dang it.
You ruined your chance. Let's see, that would be 2 square root of 30. You guys have nice calculator, you two do. Yours doesn't do it. You don't even.
Well,
have a
mine
calculator.
didn't.
I have a Casio somewhere.
I didn't put new batteries in mine.
You paid $100 and it already needs new batteries.
Well, then I got it like, I don't know, like,
Those graphing calculators use actual real batteries.
well, like I got it probably like a few years ago. So
Where would you buy calculator batteries?
They're just AA batteries.
yeah.
Really? I don't think so.
Oh, no, not these. Not
those
these, not these.
those batteries are supposed to last forever because they charge with light.
They're so
What?
Look, you see those are
That's what that is?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Are you stupid?
No.
Bruh.
That's cool.
They're all, but they always sit in a dark
If you
box.
put it,
I didn't know mine had a high button.
if you like put it in the closet and leave it for a while, the next day you pull it out, it'll be dark, and then it'll. Well, if your battery's dead, and then it'll.
What?
Yeah,
That's
this is
so cool.
photosynthesis.
That's crazy.
It
Yeah.
stimulates photosynthesis.
It's very low energy.
That's actually so cool.
Okay, on 13, it says that AB.
Right down.
It says AB is 32, so that's all the way from there to there. Then it says dB is 6. That's right there. Then it says find CD, AC, and BC. Okay, so how do we find CD?
Oh, you do 32 divided, what's half of 32?
32 is.
No, we do 6
Oh.
and whatever that is.
Awesome.
So they gave us
Oh, so
AB.
32 minus 6?
32 minus 6 is 26.
So 26 times 6 and then square root of
Right.
that.
Square root of 26 times 6.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
That's what you were thinking.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say it because I don't remember
I
what
think this is 18 times 3.
Let me
No,
look.
no, no, no. 2,
No more.
or 2 square root of 39 maybe?
Yeah, that's what it is. I
I got the Emily seal of approval.
Roman should be proud.
Shut up.
Should.
The way Miss Plummer says, shut up.
You really got that from her?
She goes,
No.
she goes,
I think she got it from
Yeah, I
us.
don't think.
Yeah, she got it from us.
Yeah, because that's your guys' southern voice.
no, she doesn't do it in a southern
Their
voice.
cloud impression.
No, you guys do it in a southern voice.
I know, but she doesn't. What Miss Plummer does.
Yeah, you just like
Okay.
We're going to class.
Somebody besides Roman and the girls, how do I find AC?
It'd be 26 times, 32.
I didn't say I promise. I knew it.
I believe you.
Thanks, Mr. Jordan. You got a lot of confidence in me.
He's not worried about you.
I believe in your honesty.
Thank you. Very, very nice of you, I have to say.
Okay, so that leaves Emily, Paxton, and Jaden.
I answered one.
You did?
Yeah, I don't
Not
remember
very
that.
well.
I don't want to answer one.
Linux said not.
Because you don't know what it is.
Linux.
Yeah.
Jaden?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, Emily,
What?
right here.
6.
6.
Shh.
6.
Yep.
Times. 32.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I told you I could do it.
Yeah, square root it then.
Whitley was whispering her.
No, it's
I
not. I
actually
promise.
think that's
I
fine.
swear.
No, they have like this little, like,
Tapping code.
Right.
Morse code thing.
Like, I heard her, she was like,
She doesn't understand math, but she
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
How did she tap out 32?
She's a very fast typer.
It's 30 and 2.
Or tap.
Right.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah.
the little, like,
Tap, tap, tap.
This is fun.
Tap, tap.
What you doing, Mr. Jordan?
Hmm?
What you doing?
What do you mean?
He's
Oh, we're
doing
skipping
Morse code.
15. Okay, I guess next on is 17.
Oh gosh. Or you could go ahead and do 16.
Okay, 17 is just the geometric mean again. A little bit harder without a calculator. 3 square root of 6 times 5 square root of 6. 3 times 5 is 15, and square root of 6 times square root of 6 is 6. Square root of 36, which is 6.
Okay.
Okay, and then 15 times 6 is 90, but we gotta do the square root of 90, which is 3 square root
3 square root of 10.
Wait, can
When's
you
the
go up
last
to the,
time you used a
can you
calculator?
go up to the right real quick?
I use it a lot when I'm like figuring out people's grades.
Can you go up to like the right?
Don't they make things that you just type, like you just
That's good.
put what grades you got? Like,
Oh, to write on their paper.
no, like, don't they make like little charts? that you
Oh,
can
yeah.
graph?
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, I figured.
It's
Shut up.
fast. Usually I kind of know. Like if it's out of 33, basically everything's worth 3 or 30. If it's out of like 26, everything's worth about 4. I don't really need a calculator
Mr.
too much.
Jordan
Easton wouldn't stop
has it
complaining
all.
about number 18.
Easton didn't like 18. Oh, yeah. I figured some people would get that one wrong. Okay, 19. So we gotta do geometric mean of a and 1 over a. So we have to multiply them together and then square root them. So what is a times 1 over a?
That's 1 over 2a.
One
Nope.
for A.
One.
Nope.
1a
One.
over
One.
2a, or a squared.
Okay, a is like
2a.
a over 1. How do we multiply fractions?
You cancel out the
Cancel
A's.
out.
You could cancel out, yeah, it's just a times 1 over 1 times a.
So it's just one.
Yeah, it is 1.
That's what I said.
No, it's not.
And
That's
then
what
you
it
gotta
says.
square it.
What's the square root of 1?
Nothing.
Nothing. Zero.
One.
1.
Oh.
Do it.
So 1 times 1 is 1.
We got that one right.
Because I was just trying to make sure you guys weren't
You
copies.
say that every time.
I was born
Why? That's really bad.
Think about Paxton Saint.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wait, what?
Okay, this one's a little bit of a doozy too,
Oh.
but I'm gonna help, so it'll be okay. Okay, so C is like the whole thing, 4 is right there. They didn't put a letter right here, but I'm gonna put a letter right there because we need to figure that one out.
Well, that's what
All right. Any ideas? Any bright ideas?
Basically,
Figure it out.
we could draw a line.
To find y, you're gonna wanna do 4 times y equals 6.
Close.
Four
Dang
times
it, 4y equals 6.
That's
Or
the same
4y
thing.
equals c.
No. Getting colder.
4 times
4 times
y
c.
equals 6.
4 times c.
Okay, you're close, but not right.
Equals 6.
4 times y equals c.
Okay, how did we find this earlier?
4 times y. Square root.
Square root.
We did the square root of
So
that.
the
Oh
opposite.
my goodness.
I knew it.
Okay,
You didn't know it?
so how are we going to solve this for y?
Oh,
You square it
Square
and
it.
take the square root away.
Yeah.
And then you divide. Right? Yeah, you
Divide by
divide by
4.
4.
Divide by 4. And
And
then
like stop copying me.
Y equals, 9.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that and put a 9 right there. Okay, now we can do the stuff. Okay, actually let's start with C because what's C gonna be?
9 plus 4.
It's gonna be 4 times 9
No.
square root.
9 plus 4.
9 plus 4.
13.
Yeah, C is just this side, so it's
It's
just 9 plus
13.
4.
13.
Okay, how about A?
A would be
I don't.
9 times.
Oh, could
13.
you do 6 squared plus 9 squared equals 8 squared?
Okay, you could, but what was the way we learned to do it?
Square root of 9 times 13.
9 and 13.
Oh.
Whoops, which,
So why don't we just use Pythagoras here? You know?
because this was the only problem where we do this at the beginning. But yeah, you could use Pythagorean theorem. Now that we know that's a 9, you could. B, but I want to practice the new thing because Pythagorean theorem doesn't work on all these. So B is going to be what? Square root of
13 and 4.
4 and 13, yes. Square root of, whoops, dang, I did that every time. 4 becomes 2, square root of 13 doesn't simplify.
I was stranded all alone.
We made it.
Now
You